Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Oh, Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
First, Fox News does a segment praising transgender children, and now this. We got Nuance Bro retweeting this. Unbelievable. 3 people on Fox panel calling another panelist bigot for stating basic facts about ButtFuckPox. That's what I'm going to call it now, ButtFuckPox. If you're going to have a, quote, conservative network, maybe don't have it based in NYC. Yeah. And this Kennedy chick, this, like, hipster, I think she was, like, a former lefty, right? Just went, hitched her ride to a different train when it became more lucrative, probably, and that's why we're about to see what we're about to see. Let's check
As
it
for
out.
monkeypox, I think there's a pretty good rule in life. Don't attend gay orgies. When you look at the New England Journal's report of the 528 cases that reviewed.
Ned, come on, man.
It's not about gay. How about not any orgies?
Go look at the New England Journal's report that NBC News reported on Friday, in which of the 528 cases they reviewed, 95% were sex between men.
There you go.
I think we actually have to have a serious conversation about where this is coming from. When I'm done, Brad, you can talk.
It's like an MSNBC panel.
Declaring a national pandemic when 3,000 people have it right now. It's insane.
Based.
I don't know, man. You don't have to be gay to get monkeypox, and
you
don't have to be bigoted when you talk about treating something that is that easily spread, Marie.
It's not bigoted.
Yeah, it is.
This is science, Kennedy. 95% of the cases from the New England Journal.
You know what? I'm going to let Brad respond. Okay, I'm going to let Brad.
This is an MSNBC panel. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it might say Fox Business, but no, she's like a liberal actor. She's a liberal, subversive. This Kennedy broad. Pretty sure she used to be some sort of like lefty, far lefty feminist kind of anchor or whatever. Well, she still is, obviously. And this guy is clearly like a fagmosexual. This is just like some librarian dyke feminist. And this is an actual Chad. I think he's about to get ganged up on for literally just telling the truth, saying a controversial fact. What do we know about the kind of people who slam you, gang up on you, simply for saying a fact, something that is true, that might be a little bit, quote, offensive, right? What do we know about that? Tends to be a lefty fucking progressive douchebag, like kosher lefty attack. So, wow. Watch him get ganged up on.
Brad, we have 372 doses. The United States, in Denmark, where the smallpox, monkeypox vaccine is manufactured, they were ready to go, but because this has been an issue for more men in the gay community, it seems like it has been lower on the priority list.
Wait, did she just admit that he was right? That it's way more gay? What the fuck? No, it's been lower on the priority list because it has to be shilled in the first place. It's being forced to be higher on everybody's priority list, just like COVID, right? Like all that fake bullshit with forcing everybody to wear masks, take vaxes, or you're not going to have a job, you're not going to be able to go to school, etc., etc. Your life will be completely overhauled and you'll be a hermit unless you take this vax and wear this fucking snot kippa, right? It's not a low priority list because they're faggots, although that'd be nice. It was low on the priority list up until now because it's a faggot thing, like you just admitted. What the fuck?
Brad.
Yeah, look, Ned is right when he says that monkeypox right now is mostly affecting gay men.
There you go, you admit it.
Public health-wise, not going to orgies in general is a good policy to not get sexually transmitted diseases.
100%.
And so we have to be really careful. We saw with the AIDS crisis.
Okay, the AIDS crisis, monkeypox, tuberculosis, dude, that is gay because their intercourse, so-called, is intrinsically unsanitary, dude. And there's a lot more drugs in their community, which is another, sharing needles and that sort of thing is another contributor. That's the only way you contract HIV. So, orgies in general, you don't want to write, but as this dude is probably about to say, yeah, but I mean, if you're like a fagmosexual, you are going to be a lot more likely to contract certain things because it's intrinsically unsanitary. And he can't even say that on Fox. He can't say that in general as a public conservative pundit without taking massive amounts of slings and arrows from, I don't even know what the hell this getup is supposed to be. This is like lefty, feminist, man-hating librarian, demon, baby eater. And this guy's just gay again. Yeah, I don't know. This is
with the HIV crisis, about how certain communities or certain gay people will be stigmatized over something that lots of people do, and we got to be careful about that.
And that kind of
lots of people have gay orgies or orgies in general. Dude, why the fuck should we give a shit if gay orgy attendees are stigmatized? Like, why should we give a fuck if someone with monkeypox or HIV is stigmatized? Does anybody actually ask that question? I know that question's never really been fully answered. They'll just call you a bigot. I just, yeah, like this dude said, there's only like 3,000 cases of this monkeypox thing. You pretty much only get it if you're like a gay bathhouse enthusiast. You know, it's the similar thing with gays. You know, you're not going to contract HIV if you don't share needles and you don't have promiscuous butt babies. You're not going to catch ButtFuckPox. Same thing. See column A. Like, I just don't see the issue here. It's an issue of mass media fear-mongering and just the fact that we don't really have a real quality right wing in this country. We just have like two sects of liberal, progressive, globalist, kosher, J-lefty bullshit. That's pretty much all we got.
I will use the term bigoted language that makes it seem like the only people that get this are from one group of Americans. Hey, guess what? Gay men also have friends and family members and colleagues, and this is not just transmitted through sexual activity. It's transmitted through close contact. So you don't fight diseases. I'm glad Brad brought up HIV/AIDS. You don't fight diseases by caricaturing the people who get them or who get them at one point in time.
God, these people are fucking insane. So that was just like three liberals against one, or like three far leftist psychos versus one liberal, basically. You know, like diet conservative, common sense guy, three psychotic far left progressives. You're being bigoted for telling the truth. Like, yeah, that's how you know you're dealing with a frickin' far leftist psycho progressive, when they accuse you of being bigoted for telling the truth. That's really all it comes down to.
Nothing